Konnichiwa, everyone! Starting on Monday, I went to school and prepared for the first term. Still summer break for the students, so I got to wear casual dress. That was really nice. Monday night, there was a typhoon, or what was left of a typhoon, going through my area, so they canceled. They asked me not to come into work on Tuesday, so I had Tuesday off. Wednesday, I went to my local orientation for my prefecture, and there were a lot of helpful lectures and information on work and life here in Japan. That night was my first Japanese karaoke experience. It was amazing. It was so much fun. We picked a bunch of songs. We sang so many songs of so many different kinds. It was so much fun. Some of the songs that we sang were Frozen in Japanese, which I put on the list, and everybody was belting it. It was awesome. Numb, and a couple of Japanese bands, and then a bunch of just random songs, both in English and Japanese. It was so much fun. I rested at the hotel and then woke up early that next morning and checked out of the hotel, ate breakfast there, and went to the next day of orientation. And we had some more helpful information workshops, and then we also had a bunch of cultural experience workshops. The first one was learning how to put on a yukata. The second workshop I had was learning to play a Japanese instrument and hearing a demonstration of it. And then the third workshop was a karate demonstration and lesson, which was awesome. I got to try and punch out a candle with my fist, with the air. It was awesome. Also, one of the exercises we tried was to punch a hole into a piece of newspaper, which is a lot harder than you may think because you just hold it from the top and then you have to but I got a little tear in it, but I don't know if it was because of me or if the guy I was working with worked so hard on it as well. But whatever. After orientation, I traveled back on Friday. It was a national holiday called Mountain Day, so I had no work. Met up with a friend at the local mall that's right close by me, and we ate at KFC. It was delicious. We went exploring. Like the KFC, they have the biscuits, but there's like a hole in the middle. It's funny, but it was delicious. Some really good fried chicken. And at last minute, I ran into some more friends, and another friend came out to meet up. And last minute, we decided that we were going to go to see a movie in the movie theater that was in the mall. But we ran downstairs first to get something cheaper from the supermarket on the basement floor, or the bottom floor. And then on our way back up to try and get to the movie, it was the new Ghibli movie. I think it's like The Witch Marie or whatever. And on the way back up the escalators, I was running up the escalators and I turned around to try and look at my friends, and I totally ate it on the escalator, and I fell and I hit my elbow and my side and my knee. And long story short, I got my knee stitched up. Saturday, went to the hospital again for a follow-up checkup when there were more people there because it was a national holiday, so there was only like one doctor. And they gave me some more instructions and stuff on what to do. And then I was invited to dinner at a ward member's house in my church, and had a lot of fun. Food was delicious, and we had fun chatting and talking. And then on the way back, they gave me a ride to the supermarket, and we stopped by the supermarket as I limped through the supermarket to get some food. And then today, Sunday, I went to church and I met a bunch of new people. After church, there was a baptism for a mom and her son, and it was lovely and beautiful. And I met a girl that came to see the baptism who was a worker at the mall I went to, who said that they had a meeting the day before where they mentioned a foreigner had fallen on an escalator and hurt themselves. That's really embarrassing. No, I'm like, oh, well, you can tell them you know who that crazy klutzy foreigner is. There were some treats served after the baptism. Then I came home, rested. My knee still hurts really bad. But I'm hoping it'll get better soon because I need to walk everywhere. じゃあ Mata ne.